peeps, I hope that you're keeping well and that you are good. It's Bianca and I am back again with another vocal analysis. So, ever since her iconic audition, I have been really taking a deep dive into exactly who Putri Ariani is. And you know what? Someone in the comments mentioned that her original song seems like it had a heavy influence of Olivia Rodrigo's kind of sound, and something said to me, I hear where you're coming from with this, you know. And by the way, that is totally fine. It's not an issue, it's not a negative issue, it's not a comment that's like, wow. Genuinely, it makes sense. She's 17 years old. She's going to have influences, as do I, as do you, you know? So I thought to myself, let me see if I can find a cover of her singing one of Olivia Rodrigo's songs. Lo and behold, I found one, and lo and behold, I am going to do an analysis on it. So if you like what you hear as well as what you see, do not forget to join the Vocal Nova community if you haven't already. And of course, let me know in the comments below, how do you find this cover of Olivia Rodrigo's song? Do you think it's better? That's me being naughty. But anyway, let's get into the video. You ready? Okay, let's go.
We broke up a month ago. Your friends are mine, you know. I know you've moved on, found someone new. One more girl who brings out the better in you. And I thought my heart was detached from all the sunlight of our past. But she's so sweet, she's so pretty. Does she mean you forgot about me? Oh, I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better.
Man, her voice is just, man. She makes me feel so serene in this. Right, what I am absolutely enjoying thus far, right, is the way that in this nice acoustic performance, and yes, before anybody says, there is a little bit of vox on the mic, okay, because of course you can hear that it's recorded in a specific way, so there is a little bit of added reverb, and the mic has a little bit of treble to just brighten up the sound. But her authentic sound as is just gorgeous as per usual. You know, one thing that I love is the fact that she really holds fast to this internalized vowel sound that she likes to deliver in some of her performances. So when she said the find someone better, right, it wasn't find someone better. Yeah, it's better, happier, right? And I love the way that she really grips the sound, because it just grips us in then. Additionally, she has wonderful diction in this. I love the fact that whilst we've got that nice breathy atmosphere going on, it's very subtle, it's not deep, it's not full on in your face, but in certain words, especially towards the offsets, that breathiness heightens. And at the same time as well, we've got her very intimately sounding in the way that she's able to transfer every single word, so that I know you've got a love for her. It's very, I know you've got a love for her. Very intimate, very personal sounding, you know? And it makes you feel like you are listening to that conversation that she's having with that person, which of course was beautifully written by Miss Rodrigo. But you know, the way that Putri is really executing this, it's definitely giving me like a one-on-one conversation that I'm overhearing, as opposing to just hearing a delivery of a cover. Do you know what I mean? She's really holding to the authentic sound, and it's really, really nice.
I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
Beautiful. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. Right? Then now we hear that lift, happier. And she draws it completely off into a breathy attack. So we've got a nice happy, very glottal, and then it gets to a smooth and then transfers into that breathiness. Happier. That was gorgeous, that was. And especially then with it being amplified through the mic, we get even more of that intensified sound. Gorgeous.
And do you tell her she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen? An eternal love bullshit, you know you'll never mean. Remember when I believe it meant it when you said it.
vocal run. To me. That was gorgeous. And she even added a little bit more breath on there again. To me. That was beautiful. And you know what as well? I'm overall always respectful of the fact that she is so clear in her tone. The tone is present and the tone is there. She's never struggling to deliver it. I find that her thick folds, even when she transitions into the thin folds, she has great registral transitions, and that is super, super good considering that she is just 17 years old. Again, she's definitely been putting the work in.
Now I'm picking her apart. I cutting her down, make you miss my wretched heart. But she's beautiful, she looks kind. She probably gives you butterflies.
She's transferring the emotion into the actual phrase. It's not just melodically correct. She looks kind. She looks kind. You know, she added that gentleness behind it. And then that probably gives you butterflies, right? So then you hear that passion coming back in where you're frustrated at the fact that that person is clearly into somebody else. But again, she is so good at telling the story and making sure that she's explaining the situation as opposed to just singing the situation. Love it.
I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better.
This bit right here, if I've ever, or should I say, if you have ever heard me speak about the cry factor in someone's voice, this is exactly how you do it. Oh my gosh. I hope you're happy. I love the way that the breathiness is coming in very pulse-like. I hope you're happy. Yeah, she's really, really getting into the thrust of the emotions. And honestly, oh my goodness. My goodness, she just gets it. She really, really gets it. And I'm just so privileged to experience this, honestly. On top of that as well, she's still holding on to the happier, those internal vowels that I mentioned earlier. So ultimately, I really do feel like when it comes to Putri's execution vocally, she is a very, very, very emotive singer. Very. She obviously may get theatrical in some places, but overall, the overarching consensus for moi is that the emotions are out here, 100%.
You're happy, I wish you all the best. Really say you love her, baby, just not like you love me. Think of me fondly when your hands are on her.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely sensational. When you hold her fondly. Oh, right, again, that cry that is just ringing and ringing and ringing through her voice. And then now she goes back to that breathy offset again, just to give us that moment of, it's like that large pause out of that big gust of emotions that's come through. So beautiful.
Just not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
I am here for the way that she has ended the song with a beautiful, intimate sound, which was how she actually begun. So literally, the way that she delivered this song, she gave us a great insight into what was going on. And then within the choruses, she gave us that gusto climax, where then the voice was a lot more thicker. And then she's brought it right back down at the end and thinned it right out and become a lot more vulnerable and allowed us to enter into that space where the heart is open, it's broken, but at the same time, all of that is complemented through the voice. Every single moment. So gorgeous. Peeps, that is my vocal analysis of Putri Ariani doing Olivia Rodrigo's song. And honestly, what a great job she did. Let me know in the comments below. Are there any covers that she's done that I haven't seen that maybe you think I should? Let me know in the comments below, and I cannot wait to connect with you again. But until then, much love and God bless. Bye.